Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another semester of school. We're going to go ahead and get started by reviewing. As you notice, we just got a new seating arrangement. I don't want to see any inappropriate behavior with someone across the room. And there is a couple of tape on the floor to keep the desk in line. I will be putting new tape, so I just want to make sure that our desks and our rows are always aligned. So let's refresh for the new semester. We're just starting our new year, 2008. It's your chance to start over again, a new beginning. So let's go ahead and review some of our procedures and classroom expectations. For our bell ringers, I want to make sure that you check the boards for instructions. When you walk in, you look if the projector's on, you look at the smart board. If the smart board is not on, you also look at the board when you walk into the right. Okay, that's always going to have your bell ringer. And what we are doing today are classroom objectives. Pick up any handout if needed. You already know that if you see a handout in the basket, that's free to pick up for the assignment for today. And you should be sitting quietly and working before the bell rings. I do not want to walk in and see people walking around, playing around, not getting started. I understand sometimes our ISN leaders take a while, but you need to be sitting down and already having your thoughts of what you're going to be writing for your bell ringer. When I walk in, I'm going to start the timer, and the bell ringer must be submitted when the time ends. All right, we're in the second semester. You guys already know what I expect of you. I don't want you guys to be taking 10 minutes for a bell ringer when it should be 5 minutes. Okay, if you fail to turn in your bell ringer on time, I'm going to start passing out pink slips. So if I walk in and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, then you will be receiving a pink slip. Speaking about pink slips, let's go ahead and review. The first pink slip that you receive is, of course, a warning. Remember, if I walk to your desk and hand you a pink slip, all you need to do is be quiet, start filling it out, and then at the end of the class, we will talk about it. I don't want you to interrupt my lesson so that you can ask me what you were doing wrong or what you were doing to be misbehaving. Okay, you wait until the end of the class. Second pink slip is a parent phone call. If you receive your second pink slip, I will be calling your parents after class or after school. Your third pink slip is going to be lunch detention and lunch bunch or after school detention with me. Okay. Good news, since it is a new semester, I will be throwing away all the old pink slips. So I'll store them away and I will give you a new start. Okay. I believe in second chances and we all deserve a clean record. So if you had any pink slips before, this is your chance to start over and start behaving so that you don't get any new pink slips. Remember, a pink slip you receive when you're talking, when it's an appropriate time to be talking, you're not prepared for your bell ringer, you're missing homework, you're off task, or you're not focused. Materials. You must bring your backpack supplies every single day. That means pencil, paper, your color pencils, glue, etc. Okay? During class period, at the beginning of the class, I will only be lending out 3 pencils per class. I'm tired of having to give out pencils to the whole class or 6 of you, 8 of you. I will only be lending out 3 pencils. So if I give out my 3 pencils and you don't have a pencil, you're going to have to figure it out. And I will only be lending out pencils at the beginning of the class. You're not going to come and ask me when I'm already in my lesson halfway through the class. Okay? Also, bring organized binders daily. I don't want you to just bring a binder. I need you to have it nice and neat and organized. Okay, I will be doing binder checks about every 2 weeks for a grade. So it's very important that you have it with you. Charged Chromebook. We are going to be using Chromebooks a lot this semester. That means that I need you to bring it charged. If you walk in and the bell ringer is the Chromebook activity and you don't have it, you're not gonna ask me for permission to charge your Chromebook. If your battery's dead, if you forgot it, you're not gonna share with a partner, you're gonna do your bell ringer on a sheet of paper. Students who are constantly coming unprepared to class will receive a call home to parents. So say you show up one day, you don't have a pencil, you don't have paper, you didn't bring your Chromebook, I'm gonna give you a verbal warning. After that verbal warning, then I am going to call your parents because there's no excuse. We are already in the second semester. Classroom participation. Students are expected to participate in class daily. Just because you come to school doesn't mean that you're actually here. All right, I need you to participate. Raise up your hand. Interact with your partner when I ask you to do so. Interact your group if we're working in groups. I don't want you just sitting there daydreaming. When we're working with partners in groups, if I need to catch your attention, or if you have a question, you need to raise your hand, okay? Inappropriate shouting without permission will lead to pink slips. We've had a lot of instances last semester where students would like to call out their answers, call out a comment, unacceptable. I need you to raise your hand at all times because when you do that, you are disrupting the class. Restroom passes. Restroom will not be allowed during interruption of lesson. So do not interrupt me while I'm giving you guys a lecture or lesson. If you need to go to the restroom, you already know that you need to use your restroom signal, which is raising up your restroom pass so I can see it in the air. Okay? If I allow you to go to the restroom, you must sign in and sign out and take the pass before you leave. If you do not have your restroom passes, I will not be letting you go to the restroom. Just because you have your restroom pass doesn't mean that I will automatically let you go. It also depends on your behavior and how much work you have gotten done. Also, remember, no restroom pass at the beginning or at the last 10 minutes of class. Classroom noise level. Guys, if I need to catch your attention, remember the hand signal. I will raise my hand. Everybody, I expect for you to turn around, be quiet, look at me, and raise your hand so that everybody can see that I'm trying to catch your attention. I will also be using my chime. Remember, when you're working with a partner in groups, first chime, finish up your conversation. Second one, stop talking and moving. The third, look at the teacher and listen for instructions. Paper headings. Make sure that you put your name and date on the top right corner. Last semester, I had a lot of papers without names. Every time I get a paper, I will now be taking away 20 points. Sorry, last semester was 10. This semester will be 20 points. I will be taking away 20 points if you do not have your name on your paper. Backpacks. All backpacks, gym bags, instruments, whatever you're carrying with you needs to be placed under your desk. Do not leave your belongings in the way. I need to walk around in between the desk, or your classmates need to walk around through your desk when we're doing an activity. So I don't want to see backpacks in the way. Dismissal. The bell does not dismiss you. I do. When the bell rings, everyone must be seated in your desk with all materials put away, our papers passed to the side. Everything needs to be cleaned up, and I will dismiss you. You will not leave when the bell rings. You leave when I have already given you permission. Peña bills, remember, we do have our 5 tally marks on the board per class. If your class has all 5 points, by the end of the week, we get 2 Peña bills. That's $20, okay? So we receive all of our 5 points. The whole class will get our 2 Peña bills as your reward on Fridays. ISN leaders. At the end of class, I will be choosing 2 ISN leaders. Remember, your responsibility is to arrive to class early, pass out ISNs when needed, and you will be getting extra credit at the end of the 9 weeks. We have a very busy semester ahead of us. This is a time to get focused. Try your best daily and speak up when you need help. STAR test is right around the corner, and it will be here soon. Let's kick into full gear. We have a lot to do this next semester. I need you focused. So moving on, let's talk about your New Year's Eve. Did you do anything special on your New Year's Eve night? Is there any traditions your family has for New Year's Eve? I want you to go ahead and take out a sheet of paper and answer these 2 questions. Did you do anything special on New Year's Eve night? And is there any traditions your family has for New Year's Eve? After that, you're going to be creating a New Year's resolution. What is a New Year's resolution? This is a goal that you set for yourself to be completed in the new year. For example, this year I will start a new habit, read a good book, learn a new skill, go on a visit to somewhere that you want to travel to, break a bad habit, whatever your goal or resolution is. On that same sheet of paper that I asked you to write those 2 questions out, I want you to go ahead and create a T-chart. Left side, academic resolution, right side, personal resolution. On the left, you're going to write a resolution of something you want